Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 22 information video released on to ramp up now, and there's FIFA 22 content on the channel, and it's simply because I cannot wait for FIFA 22. It needs to come right now. It's not going to come right now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer for it, but I honestly have such a good feeling about FIFA 22 already. With all the leaks and then the fully confirmed stuff from EA over the past few days, it has me excited. Now, unfortunately, FIFA 22 doesn't come out until late September or the 1st of October. Basically 2 months we are still away from full release of FIFA 22. But there is the chance to be able to play FIFA next month in August. Now, every single year for the past... I've been doing content creation now on a daily basis for FIFA for the past, 5 years or something like that. And EA, in the month of August, always run a closed beta, not an open beta or a closed beta. So before I kind of get into the video explaining on how to best get yourself access to the FIFA 22 closed beta, which they will be offering just like every other year that they do, I need to explain the difference between a closed beta and an open beta, just in case some of you guys are a little bit unsure on that. So closed beta is where you're going to be simply... You're invited by the company themselves. EA, the only way you'll get access is through an invitation by EA themselves. An open beta is where the beta will just be made available on the PSN store or the Microsoft store for you to be able to download, and then everyone can go and play it. The only blockbuster game that on a consistent basis offers an open beta to the community is Battlefield. So you'll get that with Battlefield 2042 in a couple months' time. An open beta will be offered to the community. EA never offer an open beta for FIFA. They never have done, they won't change it now. But they always offer a closed beta in the month of August. So potentially, you could be playing FIFA 22 in the next 4 to 5 to 6 weeks' time. And usually a beta will last for around about 2 weeks' time. When you're initially given the beta, you'll be dedicated to one game mode, to career modes, pro clubs, ultimate team. And then for the final few days, so maybe you've been playing career mode for the first week of the beta, they'll then allow you to be able to play all game modes. So at some point, if you get a beta code and you're given career mode and you think, I don't really like career mode, I want to have ultimate team, you will be able to play ultimate team at some point, but they won't offer it initially. So you'll be assigned one game mode, career mode, pro clubs, ultimate team, but eventually all modes will come available for you to play at some point in the beta. So how do you get access to the FIFA 22 beta? And listen, I'm not going to sit here and make it like everyone's going to get access, because every single person watching this video, not everyone will get access. It is by luck, but you can prepare best for yourself for a few different ways. The first one, you've got to opt into the EA emails and promotions. It's a little box that you have to tick on your EA account. I will leave a link in the description or in the comment section of this video on where to go to be able to click that box. And it's just to confirm that EA can send you promotions, offers, and various different things. A lot of the stuff will just be saying, hey, you can buy The Sims 4 or The Sims 5 or whatever at 50% discount for a summer sale or something like that. But then there's the benefits of being included into beta invitations such as FIFA. If you don't tick that box, you don't get an invite. You can't sit there and pay for a code. The only way that you are able to get into the FIFA 22 beta is through a personal invite by EA themselves. So let's just say when the beta gets released and you haven't ticked that box, you've got no chance. You can't just sit there and buy a code of someone, because when a particular code is generated for a beta, it is dedicated to that particular person. Even if they want to sell it, you wouldn't be able to activate it on your account. It's dedicated to one person's Origin EA account. So you can't sit there and buy codes. Has to be a personal invite. That's the way it works. There's no way getting around it. Let me just be completely frank with you, because that's what this whole video has been about. I'm not here to trick anyone. I'm going to tell you how it is, and you have to be invited. There's no other way around it. So how do you best prepare yourself to get an invite for the beta? Because it's not guaranteed. In the past few years, so for the past 5 years that I've been doing Ultimate Team and content creation on YouTube, I'll be honest, I've been offered twice. Technically 3 times, because one year I got on 2 separate accounts 2 different invitations. But I didn't get one last year. The 2 years before that, I got beta invitations. So 2 years ago, I got 2 beta invitations, one for Ultimate Team and Career Mode, and the other year before that, it was another Ultimate Team one. You can't pick and choose what game mode you get. It's just randomly generated to you. But obviously, as I said before, at some point you're guaranteed to be able to play all game modes. You just might have to wait a few days until EA offer up all the game modes to every single player to be able to play if you've been given access to the beta. But one of the best ways to be able to prepare for it, just like I have done, is create as many EA accounts as possible. You're allowed to create 10 EA accounts. I believe it's 10. Maybe it's 15 now, but at least 10 accounts you can create. I think it has remained a maximum of 10 accounts per console. So if you've got an Xbox One, PS4, or even one of the new gen consoles, your Series S/X, or your PS5, you can create 10 EA accounts, and you can create like about 20 Xbox accounts. I don't know how many you can do on PlayStation, but you can certainly create like loads on Xbox, and you can link them up to each EA account that you create. So let's just say you make an EA account, you link that to a newly created Xbox/PSN account. And that's how you do it. And obviously, you'll have your main account that's got Xbox Live Gold or PSN Gold or whatever they call it. And then every single other account that you make will fall under the gold category. If you make another account on Xbox, let's say, you got your main account on Xbox, and then you go and create a new account. That new account, you won't have to re-buy another gold subscription. It still falls under the same subscription of your main account, if that makes sense. So you're not having to do an additional cost by creating these 10 accounts. It's completely free. Yes, it does take a little bit of time, but ultimately it gives you a better chance. It stands you a better chance of getting an invite to the beta. If you sit there and create your 10 your FIFA accounts, and you set them all up and you tick all those boxes to be able to opt in for all the promotions and stuff like that, I honestly think you stand a good chance. Now, okay, last year I didn't get an invite. That's just the way it is sometimes. But, you can't be guaranteed, unless you're a massive content, even the massive content creators like Castro, Nepenthez, Nick 2018 and stuff like that, they're not guaranteed to get invites. It is literally just by a luck basis. And, if you got, 2 invites, you couldn't sit there and give one to your friends because it's personally assigned to each different EA account. And that is basically it. That is the only way that you can prepare yourselves for the beta, is by obviously making sure you opt into those offers and promotions by EA. And obviously, yes, you're going to get like a lot of, unnecessary, Origin deals and EA deals every single few days or something like that. But ultimately, it is your chance to be included in the FIFA 22 beta, just like it has been in previous years. The system hasn't changed; it'll stay the same. EA will not change it again this year. I'd love them to change it to an open beta to give everyone a chance, but the keyword is a closed beta. But yes, also making sure that you create those 10 or 15 accounts. I think it is just a maximum of 10 accounts that you can create per console, just to give yourself the best chance of giving yourself a FIFA 22 beta code. And that's all you can do. We don't know necessarily when we'll get it in August. I think we're more likely to get it around about the middle of August, the beta, because then once the beta finishes, EA will have like a 6 to 7 week period to get prepared for full launch and for the web up and stuff like that. So expect it middle of August. If I just pull up my calendar here for a second, I expect to see the beta around about Friday the 13th. It is probably the day that you can expect to see the FIFA 22 beta around then, and it should last for about 2 weeks, which would take us to the end of August. So you have that time now to prepare, and that is all you can do to give yourself the best chance to get an access to the FIFA 22 beta. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. I will try to remember to put in the link to where you have to go to tick that little box on your EA account. If I forget to, then simply just head over to your EA account, and it'll talk about like notifications and email stuff they can send to you, and you'll find that box there. But I'll try to remember to put it into the comment section or the description for you guys as well. But anyway, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.